Hello everyone, welcome to TechSharmat. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Kubol, where we will mainly discuss about a program which I have already created for a demo purpose. And in this program, we will discuss like how we can use inspect keyword for calculating or for counting the occurrence of a characters for multiple. Okay. In our previous session, we discussed the same, but that time we were only using we were using a scenario where we just get the count of one single character from a string. But there might be some scenarios where you are supposed to fetch the information or a count of multiple character. Then in that case, how we can utilize inspect keyword? Those who are directly referring this session, just for them, like I would like to tell you that inspect keyword we can use for multiple purposes. For example, we can use it for fetching the count, and there are other scenarios as well that we are going to discuss in upcoming session. But in this particular session, we are just focusing on how we can use inspect keyword for fetching the count of multiple character occurrences. Okay, so to explain this thing, what I will do, I will take this program in edit mode, and we will just go through the code one by one, and we'll understand the output as well. So here you can see we have identification division block. This division block is mainly used to show the program identity related information. For example, here you can see we have program ID, which is denoting program name. We have author, which is denoting author name. Now program ID is denoting program name. You can see here testpgm1, and you can match it with program name, right? Similarly, we have author. Author is denoting author name. So like whenever suppose there is a new person who is going to contribute for the same code, so he can directly refer this location that okay, testpgm1 and author is Sharmit. Okay, so this is the block through which we are indicating the program identity related information. Now afterwards, what we are doing, we are declaring the comment line. So here you can see from line number 5 to line number 7, we have declared the comment line, which is asterisk asterisk asterisk. So to initiate the commented line, you just need to put asterisk on 7th position. So here you can see we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and this is the 7th position. So here I just put the asterisk. After this asterisk, whatever you will write will be considered as a comment line. Now, why do we use comment line? We use comment line just to show you the topic name. So here you can see we are using the topic name as, we are using comment to show the topic, which is count occurrences of multiple characters. Now below to this, we have initiated the data division. Under this data division, we have declared the working storage section. Now what is working storage section? Working storage section is mainly used to declare all those variables which you are going to utilize for your program. So whatever variable you want to use throughout your program, you will declare that under this working storage section itself. Now I'll explain you how I am declaring these variable, and also we will understand the requirement of this particular demo program. So to declare any variable, we need to specify 5 things. First one is level number. Now what is level number? Level number is mainly used to denote the higher data hierarchy. Okay, so here we are just denoting the higher data hierarchy. Then we have data name, or you can say variable name. Now whenever you want to access this variable, then you will utilize this name only, which is str or so this str is known as variable name or a data name. That means whenever you want to initialize any value to this variable, you will use this name. Whenever you want to print, read, or anything for any purpose, when you want to refer this variable, you will use this name only. Then we have PIC. What is PIC? PIC is denoting picture clause. Then we have X of 40. What is X of 40? Alphanumeric 40. Alphanumeric 40 means this variable can hold up to 40 characters of alphanumeric. Okay, then we have value clause. Value clause is optional clause. Always it is an optional clause, but for this example we are supposed to initialize some value to this variable. That's why I'm using this value clause. In this value clause, we are using the Tech Shamit podcast, which is a string. And in this string, you can see we have stored the Tech Shamit podcast. Now, assume we want to fetch out all the count of a characters, which is capital T, small e, and H. So, if you count it manually, one T is there, then T. So, two times we have two times capital T, right? Similarly, what it will do, it will count that capital T, E, and H, and then sum it and store it into some variable. So it's to store that value, to get that value, we will declare another variable. So here I am declaring another variable, which is total count. So 01 is for level number, total count, which is a variable name, PIC 9 of 4, which is denoting numeric. Okay, 01 is same, it is denoting higher data hierarchy. Total count is a variable name or data name. So for this variable, we will use this name. Then we have PIC denoting picture clause. 9 of 4 is numeric 4 digit. So it can hold up to 4 digit numeric value. Then we have value clause, which is optional clause, and here you can mention it like this. 0 is for value clause. Now below to this, what we are doing, we are initiating the procedure division. Now what is procedure division? In this procedure division, you can write the main logic of your program. So here we are using the inspect keyword. How? Firstly, you just need to write here inspect, then the main variable for which you want to inspect it. So I'm just passing it as str. Then I'm using telling total count. So what this line will do, it will inspect the str. Inspect means it will just monitor the string and also manipulate as per the requirement. But right now we are just using it for fetching the count. So it will just examine the string. Okay. So inspect will examine the string and tally will store the output into this total count variable for all capital T's, small e's, and small h. So this is how we can utilize three character at a time. We can fetch the count of 3 characters occurrences. Remember one thing, it will just count the occurrence of each character and then sum it up and store it into this total count variable. Then we are just displaying the output. So to display, we are using display command, display number of TEH, then colon and total count. So what it will do, it will display the number of TEH. This is just a hard coded text, and then we are printing it using total count. Then we are doing stop run, which is for terminating the program. Clear? So I hope this session is clear to all of you. Now I'm just simply compiling it. So I'm compiling it by taking option 14 and calling it. So once you call it, you will see that we are displaying the output as 7. So if you count capital T, small e, and h throughout the string, you will find that it is total 7 numbers. Clear? So this is how we can utilize inspect keyword or inspect statement in order to fetch or get the count of each character that you are passing. Now suppose you just want to fetch the count for capital T and small t, just to avoid the case sensitivity. Okay, so let me change the code bit. So here you can see it, I just change it to capital T and small t. Now we can simply compile it and call it. Once you call it, you will see the number of, okay, let me change the string text as well, otherwise some of the viewer might get confused. So I just changed it. Okay, capital T and small t. Now I'll just compile it and call it. So after a call, you can see T hyphen T, then sorry, capital T comma small t, and the output is 0004. And why it is showing 000? Because we have declared numeric variable as 4 digits. That's why it is showing 00004. Clear? Likewise, if you want to calculate it only for one character, then you can pass only one character. And if there is a requirement of calculating count for 5 characters, then you can declare 5 characters here. Not declare, specify. And accordingly, it will provide you the output. So this is the best way to fetch the count of multiple character, fetch the count count the occurrence of multiple character using inspect keyword. So I hope today's session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmit.